Hi, I'm Malia, and check out the Rose Above It podcast.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Rose Above It. I'm T Rose.
I'm Suave.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, it's your boy Loud.
What's up, it's Philly.
Yo, and today we got a very, very special guest.
Yeah.
Our first young lady, Malia Ali. What's up, man?
Hello.
Hey, how old are you?
Well, I'm 9 years old.
You 9 years old? Oh, you go to school?
Yeah.
Of course, I know. What school you go to?
I go to Windward School.
Windward School? What's that?
It's in White Plains.
Oh, it's a private school?
Uh-huh.
Check you out. What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Why you like math so much?
Because it's complex, but it's easy at the same time, personally. And there are just so many different things you can do. It's like you can do geography, you can do multiplication, division. It's just there's so much things involved.
Ask this young man right here how to spell complex.
How do you spell complex?
That's not why we here. This is not why we here. So why you like? Hold on. So you like math?
Yeah.
How your grades?
Word.
They're pretty good. I have to say, they're very good. But I'm not trying to be all like, oh yeah, my grades are this good. But they're pretty good.
You want an honor roll? You want an honor roll?
What's a what?
An honor roll.
Honor roll?
You don't know what the honor roll is?
No.
It's like, when you do really good in school, your average is like an 80, 85 or better. That means you're on honor roll. And they let you know, like, hey, you're doing really good. Like, that means you're one of the best students in school.
They need to say that to me.
So her school, we just got it from Mama Love. Her school does not have honor roll.
No.
Oh, y'all got honor roll. Oh. So
they basically accept very intelligent people who already achieve those grades.
Oh, wow.
So she don't know about that.
I'm just like, and like when they say like, oh, like B, like an A, I'm
that's
yeah. They just say like, oh, like this, like the highest you can do is like 56 or something, and maybe I got like, I don't know, like 55.
Yo.
So it's like
nice.
We went to school in Yonkers, so we needed to be told how smart we were. We wasn't on your level.
So how do you like going to that school?
it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you experienced? There's like every teacher. Like, have you experienced any teachers that weren't like fair or nice to you or anything like that?
Well, there was this one teacher. I'm not going to say the name.
You can shout her out. Go ahead.
We getting shade on Rose Above It.
So, you know what? I'm going to call her Miss C.
All right.
Let's see.
Miss S.
Miss S.
And Miss S was very, maybe she would say, you have to do it, like, ask Malia, like, if you're having trouble, ask. Once I ask, Malia, how come you don't know it? She has this very condescending tone to her that I really didn't, so I would speak to her.
Oh, you hit me with the words.
I would speak to her, right? She'd be like, I'm going to have to call your mother about this. I'm speaking to her, right? And I could never really get it out what I'm trying to say to her. She never called my mom, never. She never called my mom. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, why do you think she threatened you with calling your mom?
I don't know, because maybe she's like, oh, like you're saying this to me, it's not like, oh, I'm just gonna be like, maybe she thought it was a game that I'm playing, but no. You're really hurting my feelings when you say this to me.
Right.
And then like one day, it was like, oh, so-and-so like this, and I raised my hand, and like, I'm just like, oh, I'm trying to participate. And then I didn't know the exact answer. She's like, oh, apparently Malia doesn't know it. So I'm just like, oh.
In front of everyone?
That's the way you want to play it.
Oh, yeah. How dare she?
Yeah, it's not like I don't know. It's not, so look, everyone doesn't know the answer of every problem you shout out. So it's like.
You don't have to make me feel
No.
Like, let her know, like, girl, I got the highest average.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not smart or something. Yes,
Show me love. Don't leave me hanging. What's your favorite? She did the. You did explode. Yo, what's your favorite hobby?
Art, definitely art.
So can we get into this? Because we're trying to figure out, because this is your artwork. And if I'm not mistaken, you come here to the Blue Door Gallery sometimes for the children workshops. Miss Philly or coordinates those workshops.
You do?
Yeah.
Yep, and I just set up the fall schedule, so hopefully we'll be spending time together every
that's
Saturday.
super cool.
Yes.
That'll be awesome.
So can we hear about
Yeah, because
this?
this was in the show last exhibition.
Wow.
So, this piece of art, I really didn't want to make it like a regular flat canvas. I wanted to make it so it like popped out. So it's not just so plain and simple. It's still a piece of art, but I wanted to make it so it was like 3-dimensional. And you could see like it's coming off of the canvas and into the real world. Like I wanted to make it almost like flowers and everything are sprouting off of the canvas. Like it's like this
Let me see
old
it
type
again.
of some way.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it so like they were growing, something happened, and then like maybe you see a house and like the leaves and things and foliage start to grow on the house.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do this painting.
Wow.
Wow,
What creative
that's
mind.
amazing. When I saw that piece, I promise you, I thought it was like some older artist because it's just that amazing.
Thanks.
And I think actually someone came in to look at that piece too. I think that was over here in the window, and that piece brought people into the gallery.
Do you
Wow.
know, I'm 26 years old now. I don't know how to start doing that.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I'm not
So
creative
actually-
at all.
With all the paintings I make, I actually so first I think I'm gonna make this, and actually with this painting, I wanted to do a tree, and after it, I just scrapped it. I mixed all the paints together, and I got this grayish, and I said to myself, I'm just gonna have fun. I did different swatches with the brushes, and I decided this looks like a flower. And then I said to myself, I'm gonna add this, make this roses, make these. And then it just came out, and I just started to add more details. I said, Mom, we have to go get some realistic flowers. We're gonna make this painting.
Yes. You know,
And-
Miss Philly does that with her when she paints. She like mixes colors too, right?
Yeah.
We went to a painting workshop and I'm like painting brown and pink and yellow, and Philly had some crazy gray and some crazy blues, and I was like, whoa, that wasn't even in the color selection. But see, I'm not thinking creatively. So how do you think creatively?
What inspires you?
Inspiration. That's a-
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
like
inspiration?
sometimes I go outside on my deck and I just look outside at the different houses, and where I live there's lots of trees and so I like, and also if there's flowers, I'm looking out down where my like grass backyard area is,
Okay.
and I saw these flowers, but I said those flowers they exactly look like this, but I just wanted to add in different colors and make those flowers.
You want to make them a little more
Different and like really pop.
more unique.
Yeah. Not just regular plain white flowers, but make them orange, blue. I personally, you might see some flowers, but I never really saw a mix of flowers. Like, I just wanted to make it really pop, you know?
Yep. So how much you selling that for?
I was selling it for $75.
$75.
$75.
Yo, we might have to.
Yeah, that's
Let me see this.
word.
How did you get
It's
the flowers to stay on the canvas?
Hot glue.
Hot glue. How long did it take you to do it?
Wow. First time I was outside and I just said, I want to go outside and paint. Remember, I was working on that tree and I said, I'm not going to give up on this tree. Then I said, I'm going to give up on this tree. I mixed all the paints together and I just started doing that. And I said, every time, I don't know when to stop. I want to keep on adding more and more and more until it becomes something that just has so much. And that's just what I kept on doing.
So what, like 2 days, 3 days?
It took me about,
She said a couple hours.
I will say like an hour.
What?
Just one.
I thought you were gonna say
Genius.
about a week.
No.
That's what I was gonna say.
When I
It would've
paint,
taken
and
you like
maybe
a
not
month.
even an hour, because remember I was
Yeah.
trying to do the tree. That I feel like those two paintings are kind of separate. So I feel like when I was just outside painting, I just keep on adding, and it just never really. I don't know. I just do it so quick, and then just it's just there.
Yeah, you're a natural.
What else you like? What else do you do in your spare time? Like, what's your favorite TV show?
TV show.
Are you a big TV watcher?
Oh yes,
What you watch?
maybe Netflix watch.
Netflix?
Maybe.
Netflix
Hulu, Netflix.
and YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
So
definitely.
what do you watch on YouTube?
Art videos, lots of artists, And oh my gosh, I love these because they give me also lots of inspiration.
Yeah.
I do lots of digital artwork, and I feel like that's a new thing, digital, and also watercolor. I feel like it's a new big
For real.
type of thing. So I do digital, and yeah,
So
I do lots of different
I heard you watch anime.
anime. I absolutely love.
Yeah, we got some.
Can you tell me about anime because I have not gotten into it.
Neither have I.
Anime is a Japanese or Asian form of like cartoons, you could say, I guess. And there's a wide selection of different types of animes. You
Different.
Do you think anime is more mature than regular cartoons? Would you say that?
Well, I have to say anime. Some animes have lots of fighting. Some animes are like really subtle. Like when I was younger, the first time I got introduced to anime was this movie called It was
Pokemon?
no.
Oh.
I know Pokemon.
But is Pokemon a
Pokemon.
form of anime?
Yeah.
Yes,
It is.
it actually was made in like 19 something, and
Oh, really?
it really started to.
Yeah.
It became a big thing, and yeah,
What animes you watch?
Naruto, Naruto Shippuden,
Okay.
and Dragon Ball Z,
Dra-
Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some ones I want to get into, but I just haven't done it yet.
So you gotta put yourself onto some what's the name of that anime?
One Punch Man?
Yes.
My friend always talks about it, and also my friend, he watches tons of anime, and then I started to take. He's my older, like he's like 12, and I started to take over, and then I just watch lots of anime.
Do you think there's such thing as watching too much TV?
Yes.
Yes?
There is, but a lot of times when I get these big words, I get it from TV. I'm not talking like junk TV, but look, sometimes I learn it in school. But like when my mom's like, "Oh, you're on your phone too much," it's like, "Well, Mom, I'm doing some good things on my phone. I'm learning the acidic chart. I'm doing all these different
You
things.
learned about the what chart?
Acidic chart.
Explain that to me.
So basically, I said basically. I just said it was.
So more basically.
There's these like little droplets that you can put inside your like any food, water, liquid, I believe. And if it's red, it means it's basic, neutral, or acidic.
Okay.
And you want it to be acidic.
Okay.
Yeah, you want it to be you want it to be.
Alkaline. You want it
It's
to be.
Too many words
It's
are getting
okay.
confused.
You want it to be
It's
the
okay.
you want it to be the blue one, right?
I want it to be bluish purple, and if it's red, that means
It's
you
too
already
much acid.
it's too much because you already have acid inside your stomach, which is burning all the food that goes inside, so it can turn into things.
Yeah.
And acid is not going to do well.
Okay.
And that acid that's inside your stomach is so strong, it can burn through the walls.
So I have a question. So if you could,
Take your time, Tristan. Take your time.
Yeah,
Take your time. Take your time, bro. Take your time.
so you love your mom, right? You love your parents?
I love my mom.
You love your parents? All right, cool. So if you had to give your mom any advice on raising you, what would it be?
Ooh,
That's a trick.
Yeah.
That's a trick.
Don't worry about looking at her. She
so, any advice I would give to my mom?
yeah.
Don't stop.
Oh, go ahead.
Also,
That's a good answer.
keep it a little easy about how much like I just finished my school homework. Like keep it a little easy. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a little easy. But other than that, I think she's doing a good job. Good job.
He's doing a good job. I
She's
think
doing a
so, too.
wonderful
She's doing
job.
a wonderful
Yeah.
job. I mean, give him
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Oh.
do you like to read?
Yes.
What are you reading right now?
There are a lot of books I read. The school books, they're very boring. Books I read, they're not. I guess they're books, but I read comics. I love comics.
Oh, you like
And,
comedy?
Yeah.
So,
And
what comic are you reading right now?
there's this one called Princess Pink and the Land of something. And I read all four of. It's a sequel. I read all four of those books. And it's like one page is like a picture and comic. One page is just a regular like text. I read all four. Every day I would bring them to school, and they looked bruised because they've been through lots of things. And I actually said to my mom, "You have to Facebook the author and tell him that he needs to make more of those books."
Ooh.
because those books were amazing. I keep on reading, and you know, people say if you watch a movie, I don't really want to watch it again. To me, if I watch a movie, I have to wait a series of days, even months, until I forget what the movie's about. Then I rewatch it. Then I'm like, that movie was really good. That's what I do with my books.
Yeah,
I have to wait, then read it again. And then that's basically what I do by
we're gonna have to write a letter to that author.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell him to
Definitely.
continue.
Yeah.
So now,
Oh, Ivy and Bean's a new one that I'm reading. Yeah, that's the one I just said, Princess Pink. And that's one, and then there's this other one, Jellyfish and Narwhal thing. And that one I like. I got from Book Fair. And yeah.
You're very intellectual. What do you want to do when you get older? Like, what's your dream job?
Oh my gosh. I have multiple dream jobs.
Okay, give me one.
Scientist, engineer, and artist.
An artist.
And then also, I want to be like an actor.
You want to be an actress?
Yes, I already do acting in commercials and things like that. But I really want to go big on it, be in movies or director. Because I also know how to edit. And like, let's say I have I take miniature movies with my stuffed animals, and I just say my friend, could you guys come over? And like, could we do this movie? And like, could you be this person? Could you be that person?
Did you ever think about starting your own YouTube channel?
I thought about that.
You know who could be a YouTube manager? This is her right there. Camille could be a YouTube.
she knows everything about
All Camille
YouTube.
do is YouTube.
That's
And there
I
are-
study things. I like entrepreneurship.
And you can inspire
managing.
you can inspire kids your age with your YouTube
yeah,
channel.
you can.
you know what I would do?
Being
Get the-
creative and showing people how to even draw or paint. Because a lot of, like me, I would pay you to teach me how to paint. I don't know how to paint.
I could do it for free. I could like have a little painting lesson for
Yeah,
you.
you can. And Miss Philly does the coordination for this, so it would be cool if I don't know how you guys do that, but even if you were at a class with her and you
My
helped
co-teacher.
her, yeah, you helped her teach, because I can tell you can teach,
Thank you.
and I need help. I want to paint, but
You know
I
what I
can't
like to
paint.
say? I don't like people saying you can't paint. My mom's
Okay.
just like, I draw stick figures. Everyone has an artistic mind. You just have
Yeah.
to find it.
Yeah.
You just have to like expand it. And just do one thing, but don't give up. Keep on adding and adding and adding, like I
Like
do.
what you did with
yeah.
the
It could be
tree.
something
Okay.
simple, but make it the best simple you can do.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
But you ever
inspired
volunteered
me.
anywhere?
Well, at school we have this thing where it's like every month we bring in like cans.
Okay. For
food,
like
yeah.
homeless and everything?
Yeah, and when we bring in like shoes and stuff. That happens every month, and we do some things like that. It's pretty neat.
That's dope. So how you feel, since you're talking about stuff like that, how do you feel about our president?
Well, I'm gonna keep this simple and short.
Simple and short.
Basically, our president, I feel, is really childish. I just think that.
You trying to think of the
One word.
the
Yeah.
good
You
words
could
to
just-
say?
Yeah, one
One
good
word.
word. First, he needs to grow up because if you're going to be the president of the United States, you have to make sure we're living under your rules. So when this happens, it's like,
You think you have to carry yourself better as a president, as a leader?
definitely.
You think
Definitely.
he carries himself like a child instead of like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel I could be a better president than him.
so do I.
So I'm just like, what are you doing? You're this guy who's on the Apprentice, who thinks he needs to be president. Not saying who's people that are on the president who are on the Apprentice can't be president, but still, I just think he's not really
You
suited.
don't think he's fit for the job?
No.
I think majority of America would agree with you.
Yeah.
I have something to say, which is really, really interesting to me. What are your favorite food?
Brussels sprouts and ramen, but not the packaged ramen, the real ramen.
And you're vegan, right? What made
Vegetarian.
you vegetarian? So what made you become vegetarian?
First, I never liked meat. they would have like cookouts and stuff, and you know what I would do? I would even eat hamburgers. I would just grind it up, almost like a sloppy Joe, and I would barely eat it. I would just get a fork, eat tiny pieces. To me, meat was nasty. I would say, you're killing these animals, and like people have like pets of dogs, cats, and stuff. And I'm just like, and I told my mom I want a pet pig. My mom doesn't agree with it, but it's like I feel like animals. Have you ever seen a picture of baby pigs? They are super cute. I also told my mom I want a pet chicken, and a chicken's cute, and put it out in the backyard. Fresh eggs and baby chickens, which are very cute. So.
Yo,
You want a pet
she
chicken?
putting us on the side.
So I'm interested in this
So no
because
McDonald's
I
shit.
used to be a vegetarian. I used to be vegan actually for 2 years, and then I started gauging into being a vegetarian, and then I gained back into eating certain things. So what made you at 9 years old, and I did this at 22, what made you do that at 9 years old that now you're saying you want to be a vegetarian? Or you are a vegetarian. Sorry.
It's okay. It's like, first, the animals. I feel like the animals deserve their own rights. And also, meat, to me, is not that tasty. And there's so many
Right,
other
you just said
options
that,
that
yeah.
you can make. Like, I'm just like, to me, meat is a forgotten concept. I'm just like, there's so many. My mom, she makes these tofu things. I'm really trying to encourage my mom to be a vegetarian. After me, almost everyone in my house became a vegetarian.
Yeah?
My uncle became a vegetarian. My
Wow.
grandma's thing. My grandma, she eats meatloaf, all these other things, and now she's considering to be a vegetarian. So I'm just
Wow.
like,
How do you feel about that you're able to even inspire your family to change their whole life? Because a vegetarian
Yeah.
a whole life.
I feel really like happy that they're starting to do it, and I would be like, Mom, I don't really like meat and stuff, but now we're just trying new things, and that's pretty nice.
So what's your favorite dish?
Like I already said, Brussels sprouts, ramen,
I love ramen.
the nice ramen. Sushi, but
I like Brussels
sushi,
sprouts.
but without the like crab thing, just the avocado cucumber. Sushi, but maybe some carrots inside the sushi also.
Yeah.
And my mom makes these delicious like tofu things, and they're breaded, and we put them with breadcrumbs and like oats. And they're like these like.
She said she's not going for the ramen noodles, so I hope you know that.
no.
She's not going for the 25-cent joints. Malia, so I heard you like the Snapple Fat Queen. That's what your aunt told us. That you just have all these fun facts that you know.
Oh yeah.
So
I actually keep the tops. I have the top collection.
Word? So you keep the Snapple tops? Oh, girl. So we about to play a game. It's called Are You Smarter Than a Fourth Grader? All right.
All right.
You ready? Don't worry. They playing too.
Ooh.
So,
What? We're playing?
yeah. Oh, Shaq, you playing.
I feel like it's gonna be Philly on it.
All right, Malia, ready? The first one to 3 wins, all right? Malia, this question's for you. Which country is home of the kangaroo?
Australia.
Boom, that's one.
You gotta shout it.
We learned about all.
For something.
No, this one for her. I'm gonna go to y'all.
So she got one.
She got one. Remember. Yo, Shaq, which big country is the closest to New Zealand?
What?
Yeah, Malia.
Australia.
That's 2, Shaq. Your turn.
New Zealand's right next. It's like right here.
Well, damn, Shaq, man.
That and then right here.
Hold on a minute.
Yo, all right.
Pick a good one.
Here you go.
Change them up.
Sorry, Shaq.
I don't know. I cheated.
Shaq is about to pick Canada. Wait, Shaq is about to pick Canada. Yeah. All right, Swap, this is for you.
Oh man.
All right, ready?
Okay.
What is the top color in a rainbow?
Oh, wow.
Do you know it?
Wait, in a rainbow?
Yeah, what's the top color in a
In
rainbow?
a real rainbow?
In a real rainbow.
Hold on, let me
Skittles, taste
picture
the
it and through the rain. I'm gonna say red.
Oh, that's a point.
Oh, I got it.
Yo, so Malia's up with 2. Swab
Ask me some
1.
questions like that.
Yo, man, I gave you the
You
first
gotta go
question.
ahead.
That's the easiest
Yeah,
one, man.
come on.
Ask me questions
I'm
about
about to
that.
look so dumb
Yo,
right
Philly,
now.
you go. Ready?
Nope, not ready.
All right, this was elementary
Putting on
school.
my thinking cap.
All right, Malia, I know you're gonna know this. Don't say nothing. It's fine.
Oh no!
Ready? How many colors are in a rainbow?
Crap.
Why? Why you choosing all these difficult questions?
That's the easy one.
He's over here like,
Nah,
hurry up.
Yo,
I know the answer.
we learned this in school. There's an acronym that we learned the rainbow for. There's an acronym.
Right.
Is there really?
I
I don't remember that.
oh, you know it?
Look, Malia's. Wait,
You know.
so we doing a
Oh,
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
messing up. I'm gonna go.
I need to download some sound effects. I should have downloaded some damn sound effects for this. Time's up, Philly.
5.
No,
No, it was 6. I believe it was 6.
7. Roy,
Oh, dang it, I got it
Roy
wrong.
G. Biv. Y'all remember that?
No,
Roy G.
I remember Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow,
forgot
green,
that.
blue,
No, I
indigo,
don't know.
violet. Come on, man. Y'all should know this.
I didn't.
All right, Malia, we going back to you. You ready? All right.
I'm ready.
Oh wait, let me. All right, give you a tough one because you need one more to win.
Yeah.
All right, ready? If you. What is the name of the boy that visits the chocolate factory owned by Willy Wonka?
Oh, what?
Hey! Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. I hated that movie when I was little because of the Oompa Loompas and they were scary.
Yep.
They are.
Charlie. No, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you got
You
it.
started in the 4th grader.
I guess.
I want to hear this question. I want to hear what question you about to ask, Trip.
All right, for you.
Yeah.
Just ask the boy.
Shaq. All right.
Make him
Hope
feel
that's-
good.
All
Make
right,
him feel
Shaq.
good.
What is the name of the bear in the Jungle Book?
What? Come on.
What year was you born, man?
Watch the Jungle Book.
You
First of all.
know, they just came out with
You're
a
a
real.
kid. You should be watching the Jungle Book.
They just came out with a real version, man.
I don't know.
Oh my God! Let me go to the 3rd grade level.
Hey,
first.
go ahead to you.
Let me go to the 3rd.
Do you remember?
No, but
I don't know. Baloo? No.
oh, that what's his name?
Oh, Shaq, here. So, let me just give you one.
Yeah, give me something.
Oh, my
that,
God.
You know, like.
Pharaoh is the title given to the rulers of which ancient country?
Egypt.
Oh, Egypt.
Thank you, Jesus.
All right, yay, Shaq.
Yeah, all right, Shaq. We had to make Shaq feel
I
good.
thought I was gonna have to go to what do honeys make? I mean, what do bees make? And the answer is honey. I thought we were about to have to go get that different shot.
So Malia
won.
beat us. You won. You won, Malia.
Question.
What happened? Go ahead.
So, Malia, what's the hardest thing about being 9?
9.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Ooh, there's many ones.
Okay.
So people are like, oh, school? No, like, school, it's super easy. School's not easy. It is very mean teachers, but you can't say anything because, like, you can't talk back to a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes
Yeah.
teachers
But I know,
don't want.
yeah,
Go ahead.
but I know being an adult is very hard. But people don't tell you what to do. Well, they do, but they don't like tell you like, oh no, like you're gonna get a bad thing. Well, you can get a bad. It's still very like,
I get where you're. I get what
and they
you're
always
trying to
rule over you.
It's
like,
the life. It's not the actual work. It's the lifestyle of being
yeah,
in school. That's
you have
all.
to be every single day on time.
It's tiring.
It's messed
It's tough.
up.
Have you keep holding relationships? Do you have any close friends in school? Any best friends?
So I would try to make lots of friends. I had this one friend. Not gonna say the name. Let's call it
Don't ever be afraid to say the name.
Sandra. I'm just gonna say Sandra because she has her phone. She might be looking at things. So Sandra, she seems like a nice friend. You know what I'm saying? And then she's a real Debbie Downer.
Oh, is she?
And I was like,
I don't
oh,
like
maybe.
Debbie
And I was like, maybe I'm gonna be like, like the bright person in her life. Me and my mom take her to a circus. She says, oh my no, the music is so loud. So she gets all mad. The music is so loud. We take her to the Universal Circus, and she's just all mad.
Let me teach you something. You have friends like that, you drop them, right?
Yeah. So
You
I'm
don't
just,
need them.
and after I'm just like, Mom, I don't wanna.
Yeah, you don't
No,
need Debbie
yeah.
Downers. You want
But
positive vibes.
I really like the fact that you still tried.
Yeah.
That you're trying to be because I was kind of mean in school. Not really mean, but I was really quiet and I looked mean. So I really didn't have a lot of friends when I first came to school. And Philly was like you. She was like the bright person. And when I first met her, I was, she doesn't match me because she's so happy all the time. And then she made me become a better person, right? So it's good that you were. I was not a bully. Don't say that. I was not a bully. I just looked mean. So I didn't really have like friends coming up to me because they were like, "Oh, she's mean." You know?
Yeah.
So I wasn't necessarily a Debbie Downer, but I like that you tried. That's all you can do. But if you can't do anything, then that person's not really a good friend.
And me and Camille got like 10, 11 years.
I met her in high
friends.
school. And we're 26 now.
Complete opposite. So that's my sister.
So I'm glad that you tried. But if somebody, you took her out to a circus, if
And she
you're
was
mad at
like,
the
no.
circus,
Soul
Come on.
circus.
Yeah, the circus
Tell
is
me
the
right.
best. You got people riding on horses,
I love
elephants.
the
Like,
circus.
what?
Wait, how can you be mad at the freaking circus?
Tell the Universal Soldiers for the culture. Say it's for the culture. Right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's for the culture.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta say
Throw it away.
Yo, so Philly, tell us what's on the gallery real quick.
Oh
Yeah. So right now we have a new show. The Blue Door volunteers and staff kind of just put it up this week, and they worked really hard. We're still in installation mode. The opening reception is this Saturday. And this show is called Click Photography Show, and is curated by Julie and Louis Perlman. So it's from August 25th to September 22nd. And we got good news because the children's workshop, the schedule is finalized. So every Saturday, starting this Saturday, August 25th, we're going to have children workshops from 10 to 12. There'll be certain Saturdays where it's not happening because of holidays, but you can come in and take a flyer or check our website. Our Arts Alive. Blue Door works for Arts Alive, and there's funding opportunities. So if you're an artist or a person who works in the community and wants to make a change and involve art, check out Arts Alive. And one of a business in Yonkers, Yonkers' very own wellness center. We don't have a lot of places in Yonkers that focus on wellness and mental health and taking care of yourself, right? Because that's important. No one's going to take care of you.
Yep.
So there's Yonkers Wellness Center. That's Chandra, and she's starting a Reiki healing circle. So Reiki is said to carry the vibration of unconditional love and healing, and there's a Reiki event Thursday, August 30th from 6:30 to 9, 10 Palisade Avenue on the second floor. And you can visit their website too. It's the Yonkers Wellness Center. I think that might be something that might be every Thursday or once a month, but it's something that I think that our followers should take interest in. We always talking about mental health and bringing awareness to wellness and taking care of ourselves. So hopefully you guys can check that out.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah.
So time out. Before I know we gotta wrap up, but hold on. Malia, you 9 years old, right? And you got your own business?
Yeah.
Really? You got your own business? What's your business? What you do?
Art.
You do art.
I sell art.
So how you sell it? What you just got commissioned to do?
Well, I got commissioned.
Yeah, I heard you just got commissioned to create a postcard.
And also
For Harlem
this-
Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big deal. Congratulations.
And she's creating a window of a vegan restaurant in Brooklyn.
Oh my gosh, you are girl.
9 years old.
So where can people find your art? I wanna see your pieces. How can we see them?
So this summer at the Juneteenth festival.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll be a vendor and I'll be selling some of my artwork
That
there.
would be great.
And also,
That would be
hopefully,
great.
so I'm working on my business cards and also hopefully some merchandise.
Yeah.
Have some
Like
t-shirts?
shirts.
I need a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, definitely a t-shirt.
What
And
would the
We
also-
love
t-shirt say?
t-shirts out here.
And also some I make lots of different characters and stuffed animals. That's what I'm also thinking about. Little cute stuffed
Oh, you
animals.
definitely need to.
'Cause I love stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I need a stuffed
Oh
animal.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
she
definitely.
loves stuff like that.
Yo,
Oh, man.
the fact that you're 9 years
And you
old.
have your Facebook. Sorry, Mama Love is giving us all the directions. You have a Facebook.
What's your
we
Facebook?
We need to know your
Artist
Facebook.
known as Malia.
The artist known as Malia.
Malia.
And how do you spell your name, just in case?
Malia.
Okay, that's how they
Go,
spell it.
girl.
So they could find out about you.
Yeah.
They
You're
want to know
on
where you're
fire.
at.
Malia, what's the toughest thing you rose above?
Being myself. You know?
Yes.
Because I'm a very silly person,
Uh-huh.
but they always want you to be serious, so serious, you know what I'm saying? And then at school, I'd be very, like serious and stuff, keep to myself, but I'm just like, no, I'm gonna be silly. People don't like it, they don't like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my gosh.
you blew me away. You are such an
I
intelligent
just
young
want to
lady.
take
you
you
know?
sorry.
everywhere with me.
I'm sorry, my mind is just
Blow.
Oh, right?
like-
I'm trying to keep it together for the camera. I want to take her everywhere. Like I need her in my ear
Yo, you
while I'm going to work. I hear her voice. Oh my goodness.
That's
the inner voice, yeah, that's a
I know
fact.
your
You're
mommy's proud.
inspiring.
I know you proud of her. You are.
Wow.
Keep
So
working.
happy to have
I'm
you
so
on the
happy.
show.
You're like my favorite, our favorite interviewer.
You are the reason
I
why
feel
we
like-
do this. You know?
Yeah, so we could highlight you because people need to know who
Definitely.
you are and what you're
Thanks.
doing, and you're going to inspire so many other young people.
That's what
Yeah.
we need. That's what
Absolutely.
we need, right? Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so catch Malia on Facebook. What's the Facebook again?
The artist known as Malia.
The artist known as Malia.
Malia.
Yes. When she's gonna create a postcard
That makes
of
sense.
Harlem Chocolate Factory. Harlem Chocolate Factory. That's where they do brunch at, right?
I think so.
No?
No?
Chocolatier shop.
Oh, a chocolatier shop at Harlem. All right, cool. I'm thinking of chocolate. The
Oh, yeah, I know what you're.
Oh, so yo, and check her storefront window out at a vegan restaurant
Wow.
in Brooklyn. Do we know the name of that restaurant?
No.
Not yet.
Don't worry, you have
Yeah,
to,
we
you have
will-
to
we'll
get her Facebook, and
her
then you'll
Facebook.
keep up to date with where Malia's gonna be.
For sure.
Yeah.
Malia, thank you for coming, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, and this is a wrap for Rose Above, another episode of Rose Above It. Yo, shout out, before we leave, shout out to my man PJ who's back. And next time y'all hear his voice, he's gonna be mad. Wait, come on, let me let y'all know. Wait, I was gonna shout out PJ and Denz, but then I was like, wait, let me say, yo, shout out to PJ and Denz on camera, video work, and shout out to Shaq who's back, who's gonna be getting married. He's gonna be married next time we hear his voice.
Thank you so much for having me.
Y'all know.
Thank you
No
for
problem.
blessing
Thank
us
you.
with your
Thank
presence.
you.
Yes.
And your
And I
words of
pray if I
wisdom.
have a daughter, she's just like you.
Yes, seriously, yes.
I pray.